Oh, I'm not listening to her. Oh, not listening. Yeah. Get in the zone. It's Tribe Called Quest this morning. Hang on. I can't stop it. I got the music going. I'm like, I'm enjoying this. You can't hear it. You can probably hear some music from India or something. But hang on. Oh, hang. It's on. Oh man, oh man. All right, let me get my headset. I can't play it. You can't hear it because if I play it, then shut the video off. I have to jam in the morning. Sometimes I got to jam. Sometimes I do hippie music. Other times I do like old music. I'm trapped in the 80s. I can't get out of it. I was in the Tribe Called Quest this morning. Good morning, everybody. Let me get my headset in. Woo! Debate. Did y'all watch the debate? Let me turn this music down. Hang on. Yeah, sometimes you got to get in the groove in the morning. So I had to listen to Tribe back in the days on the boulevards of Fort Washington. It's a little town in Maryland. It's not too far from D.C. Not too far from D.C. Damn sure not far enough. Y'all can every now and then hear a little ghetto come out of my linguistic abilities. Where did that come from? Well, they used to bust the kids from South Central D.C. into our schools, in the suburbs. You had to learn how to survive, boy. What was the name of that movie where the light-skinned sister went into the school to help the dark-skinned brothers and sisters? What's the name of that movie? That's what my school was like. So I know how to talk. Yeah, I can go hood in a minute. I can just bring it out. And I also talk good King English too. I can do both. I am multilingual. I can do Ebonicals and I can do Caucasianals. And now I'm learning to do Asianacanals. I'm not even sure what that is. I just made up a whole bunch of stuff. Good morning, everybody. Everybody watch the debate. I want to play a game this morning. Ooh. Can we play? Can we play in respect to the 2020 debates? Can we play a game? You want to play a game? I want to play a game. And don't be freezing my face posting stuff. What's wrong with my kids? Little bastards. Making fun of Pop. Don't make fun of Pop. Respect your elders. I want to play a game in respect to the 2020 debates, baby. I want to play, because I don't think people know what it looks like when you're under a coup. Anybody got, when you suffered a coup, anybody got any good evidence? How do you know that your government ain't your government? How do you know? How do you know when it's time to stop voting? I know I'm asked that question. I know y'all gonna get upset. I wanna go vote. Cause the killers tell me I'm supposed to. Cause the murderers say I'm supposed to. Cause the genociders say I'm supposed to vote. I gotta go vote. I didn't watch any of it. Did they promise y'all reparations? What they promise y'all? What y'all gonna get? What's the monkeys gonna get? Monkeys! What the monkeys gonna get? What they promise y'all? What shiny stuff? All right, let me share this. I wanna play a game because I don't think you know what it looks like when you don't have a government. Woo! How's everybody doing? What was I watching today? I was looking at the time your government knocked down 2 buildings and blamed it on brown people in Muslim outfits. The 28 pages. They talked about 28 pages last night. Did anybody mention it? Did it come up at all? 28-page movement. You might not have a government if your air, your food, and your water is being poisoned and knocking down buildings and blaming it on poor people that can afford box cutters. They couldn't even afford to get a gun to the event. And we're gonna go out and vote for more. They declassified the 28 pages. and the Allies did it. Y'all know it's the Allies. And they had a lot of internal help too. 9/11 was an inside job. Inside. That's how you know when you stop voting. Hang on. Hang on, I'm yelling. I didn't even share the video. Let me share the video. Come on, everybody. Anybody enjoy the base? What they promise y'all? What y'all gonna get for vote for slavery again? Huh? What y'all gonna get? What y'all gonna get? They gonna give you a big wheel. They gonna give you lollipop like the bank. You know, the bank used to give us lollipops. What y'all gonna get? I know they promised something. I know they did. I slept. I was watching Alien. I was watching an Alien movie, and I got some good sleep last night. My head is facing. What the hippies telling me? What y'all telling me? My head is facing west. That's what you said. It should be facing east, but I faced it west. And to answer the question, I am getting better sleep. I don't know if it's related to my head facing west and the ancient Egyptians and what everybody said. I am getting better sleep. Could be the placebo effect because y'all told me and I trust y'all and everything y'all said pretty much done come true. Woo! How do you know your government ain't your government? Good morning. Good morning. I want some examples. They spray pesticide on your foods and they put in your grocery store on sale. That's what they do. They don't declassify when people are killing your citizens. That's how you know your government ain't your government. That's how you know you can suffer the coup d'etat. And you know what? But it was a debate last night, right? I'm pretty sure it was. I don't see anybody posting on it. Is AI hiding the post from me? I gotta see the post. I want to see. I want to see what y'all getting for Christmas. That's what I want to see. I want to see what everybody's getting for Christmas. I do. What y'all promised? What the Republicans prompted? Was the Republicans they were lying last night? They promising to? Was it just the Democrats? So that's what I want. I want examples. I got to make a change here. Hang on. I need text because the money don't look right. Did the money look right? I don't think the money looked right. We gotta make the money look right. Gotta make the money look right. I wait for YouTube to start up. Let me say, share it over there. Share it over there. I need to make the money look right. Where's my text feature? I need a text feature. All right, no, YouTube is still thinking about starting. That's just how it goes. Is Augustine, he gonna start fussing at me. All right, here we go. We gotta make it look right. Gotta make the text. If the money ain't right, gotta make the money look right. Let me see. So we need to add some text to the money. And hang on, you know, some of y'all already know I'm right. And go we trust. You gotta spell it right too. Hold on. I have to type it first and I can make it small. Hang on. We gotta make the money look right. The fake money gotta look right. Hang on. Because you might not have a government. If they just write on your money, they just lie to you right on the money. They just put it right there on the money. Just put it on the money. Just lie to right on the fake money, on the IOU. You might not have a government if your government doesn't actually print their own money. You might not have one. Might not have one. I'm saying you might not want to vote for it. You just may not have a government if that's what's happening. YouTube ain't started yet. We're gonna give them a minute. Let it get what y'all. So Bernie has a backbone now. He does. What did Bernie do? Bernie when did he get backbone? Somebody give it to him? It was on sale. Backbone was on sale. Walmart. When did Bernie get a backbone? I missed that email. What are you talking about? Did you watch the debates? When did he get a backbone? They've been 2 for 1. Somebody who's afraid to take on the DNC and Hillary Clinton is going to take on Federal Reserve, central banking, and the people who did this coup d'etat. What? When did he get a backbone? Where is it at? Is any evidence of the Bernie backbone? The BB. Oh Lord, clemency. She can get on me, man. You mentioned BB, you shoot Clemency, she gonna flip out in a minute. Y'all just watch it. She gonna start posting it. Y'all start seeing links. Shoot, if you don't run your government, you might not want to vote for it. That's all I'm saying. If they haven't told you who financed 9/11, you might not want to vote for it. If they haven't told you who from within your government was complicit, you may not want to vote for it. I don't think it turns out well if you vote for a coup d'etat. You don't know who's running the damn plantation. That's what I think. Did they promise reparations? That's the only thing I missed. I want to hear them promise reparations again. I do. I want to hear the slavers who got modern slavery going right now, got children in prison, putting children in prison right now while y'all crying about cages and Trump racism. They're putting kids in prison right now. They're locking somebody up. And they're going to give you reparations because they don't believe in slavery. Come on, man. Stop. Don't get me started. No, nobody talk about reparations. Don't do it. Don't do it because don't do it. I might flip again. I don't want to flip this morning. I just want to talk about what is a coup d'etat? And how do you know if your nation ain't your nation? How do you know if it doesn't belong? Don't be laughing. She laughing now. You know she want to post. She ain't gonna post nothing now. That's how it goes. She ain't gonna post nothing. She ain't gonna post. She calm now. She calm. You're like Israel. All right. Then she put like a little alien text on it, so I watch it. Oh, that aliens took over Israel to get me. All right. Let me stop. Let me do that. That's right, Beaufont. That's what you're supposed to do. It's empirical. If your voting ain't working, you're supposed to vote harder. You're supposed to vote harder. If you didn't have enough numbers, y'all need to go back and do it again. Do it again. You did it right. Got the wrong hole, maybe. We tried again. Get some more people together. I know somebody didn't think that was funny. You might not want to vote. It may not actually be your government. You may not actually want to vote for the people who are refusing to let women have rights on any continent anywhere on this planet. You may not want to vote for them people. I was thinking about it. Did anybody watch Unbreakable? I'm assuming. I got my big cup of coffee this morning. Anyone watch Unbreakable? I like Unbreakable. Ooh, let me put on the background music. I watch Unbreakable. The guy, because in the song, got the theme song at the end of it, he says, females are strong as hell, right? Because the girl, when she was trapped in a bunker, y'all should watch it. It's a great show. What is the synopsis? Big word, synopsis. Actually, little word, I can barely spell it. Fine right now. Synopsis. It's about who believed in the cult. Kind of like the Democrats and Republicans. But anyway, it's like a girl who believed in a cult, and a cult leader got her to go into a bunker and locked her in a bunker with a bunch of other women for like 7 years or something. And she survived, and the women came out later. And she's like, the whole world didn't change. They locked her in the 80s, kind of like me in music. I love the music from the 80s, maybe a little bit in the 90s. After that, I turned it all off. and she came out, and they moved her to New York City. So she lives in New York City, but lives in the 80s mindset. It's hilarious. But at the end, the guy says, females are strong as hell, right? He sings in the song, black dude, because you got to do that. That's how they do to get the brother nigga. You got to sing, dance, cook, something like that. But anyway, that's not the point. Why are females so damn strong? Why are they strong as hell? You know, I think that might be an indicator that your government don't give two damns about women. Might be. Might be an indicator that throughout civilization, man, it hadn't given two damns about women. They've used them for cattle and property. Why? Because they became strong. That might be the evidence. Females are strong as hell, and they shouldn't be, because men are supposed to be strong. Y'all not supposed to be weak. All right, but that's what happens, because women we got to get strong, because the men ain't going to do it. They just ain't going to do it. No. They believe in the king. They keep voting for the king. They keep they keep serving in his armies, and the king just raping everybody. Got prima nocta. We can't even get married. We can't even have a bachelor event, a bachelorette event without the king come bring swinging his dangling, and the men ain't doing nothing. They're still voting for the kingdom. All right. Anyway, I'm sorry. Calm down. Let me calm down. I don't think women's supposed to be strong. I don't think females should be strong as hell. They gotta be. They're evolving to be, because men dumb as hell. But that's a whole nother topic. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Tell me about. Don't tell me about the debates. I just want to know what's wrong with the world. I want to know what's wrong with your government. I want indications that you might not have one. Code switching. I think that's what they call it. What's code switching, Trish? Yes, I want to play the game. Y'all want to play? Lori, I don't think they want to play this one. Y'all want to play? Y'all not telling me what's wrong? Are the fish dying in your country? Are the fish Are they? Do the fish have, what is that, PCBs? Is the government you're taking money from big corporations, releasing PCBs in your water? Are most of your children peeing the 11 popular carcinogen pesticides? That might be a sign that they ain't trusting in the 3 letters. They ain't trusting that. Nope. It just means that I'm gonna change that actually. I need to change it, because it's not even God we trust. And that's gonna offend people, because they're like, religion. I love when y'all get upset. That's important. I don't see no angry faces this morning. Ooh, I need to shave. How come y'all didn't tell me that? I need to shave. The king ain't gonna the Lords ain't gonna let me go out there and buy nor sell. I'm not looking appropriate. I look like a slave talking about the plantation. All right, hang on. In God we are. There you go. There you know, wait a minute, but then not really. Because like the Federal Reserve, they just kind of work for God. They work for the Rothschild God. Just, I don't know. We're going to leave it at that. How about this? And God, we don't give two dams. How about that? No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. All right, I'm gonna be nice because I think they promised y'all reparations last night. So I'm gonna type, and they only promised some of it because they didn't promise to all of you. They didn't promise. The answer ain't promised to the women, but they they just pick out one group that they think will vote the most, and they'll promise them something. How about in earth destruction we serve? How about that? In the destruction we serve. I don't like to spell live because I can't spell. I can't spell nothing. Somebody take a meme, send it all around, like, oh, I ain't gonna listen to him. He can't even spell the King's English. Yeah, shut up. All right, but then no, we need one more thing. We need one more thing. One more thing. Hang on. Another text tool, because it's not really money. It still looks like it's real money, and it's not real. It's just how they keep your children in debt. It's how they make sure that they're not free and they're true slaves. This is a IOU. Love. All right. I know I'll have a little fun this morning. Here we go. IOU. Love. Who's love? Who's love? Who's love who we sending on the fake money? Who's love? Love the Rothschilds. How about that? Love the Rothschilds. They love you. They love you. They love you. Keep voting for them. Wait a minute. It doesn't look like money. Let me shrink it up a little. Do I need to change the color? Is it clear enough? Is it fitting y'all? Does that? Anybody want to go to work for this? Y'all should go to work for this. I think everybody should work for this. I don't know. I don't see angry faces. I see y'all smiling faces. No, we not learning that if y'all smiling. With an angry face. Y'all didn't invite nobody, did you? You didn't invite nobody. Y'all didn't. You should be inviting people who were supposed to be voting last night. Let me see. I'm gonna make it bold. I think we gotta make it black. Make it black. Okay, and let's let's keep voting, y'all. We're gonna keep voting for this. Let's vote. Let's vote. We don't need this ecosystem. We don't need this planet. We don't even need a country or a government. We just need to get back at the other side. Oh gosh. I don't see angry faces. Y'all are supposed to invite the 2020s people. Damn it. So we know what we're gonna get. We need to know what they promising. Bold right there. And can I move that over? I need to move it over. Right here. Move it over. I crack myself up. He ain't funny. He ain't funny. He think he's funny. I don't really care. It's funny as hell to me. We all gonna die, and I'm gonna enjoy this. There they go. They invited somebody. Watch the debate. What they promise you? They gonna give you wall. Protect you from the Mexicans. They gonna give you wall. What they gonna give you? But it wasn't are the Republicans debating? Aren't they supposed to be debating? I feel like we're having too many Democrat debates. All right, there we go. Earth destruction we trust. We're gonna leave it at that. Anything else I should put on the money? Y'all let me know. I think we're gonna put that on the money. Right. Sure. Okay. So I was looking at the 28 pages, right? The 28 pages that indicate Saudi and other nations. I know Saudi was indicated. Working from within our government. The one that you're voting for to kill 3,000 of you. And somebody's still bopping around in the government right now. Some of the agencies that's covering it up, bopping around right now. And you know they're not weak. It's not like a janitor, a lawyer, paper pusher, nothing. Because none of the presidents are doing anything about it. Not Trump, Obama, none of them. They ain't doing nothing about it. They're not releasing any more information. But you know what? Outside of that, so you know somebody powerful, but outside of that, do you believe the report anyway? This is the problem that I have. This is why I can't take it. I can't take any of it seriously. Not too seriously. Because if they're that powerful, they can kill presidents, they can do USS Liberties, they can start wars and send your troops all over the planet fighting for the Rockefellers and Rothschilds, dying, blowing off arms, all that crazy stuff that they're doing that you keep voting for, genocide and if they can do all of that, you don't think they can falsify an investigation? Because Saudi didn't really even care. They released the 28 pages. Saudi's like, release the papers, man. Release the papers. They call Saudi and say, Saudi! We don't care about that paper. That's 28 papers. Release the paper. They didn't care. One is either because they knew that we don't actually own our government. We don't tell them a damn thing. They don't really care. They just keep us fighting with each other, and they don't ever do anything. Or two, they know that the investigation is falsified anyway. They know nothing's in there. You're not implicating any of the money people. You're going to implicate some brown people with turbans and box cutters that magically the passports show up. They can't find nothing else from the building that's intact. Melting steel girders, but the passports, oh, they're crisp and clean, baby. That's that new lamination. That's that technology from Area 51. It's alien technology. They laminated. They laminated the terrorist passports and alien technology that doesn't melt in 5,000. How hot was the fire? Did he say jet fuel can't even burn that hot? All right. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Y'all good? Y'all good? Anybody feeling hope this morning? 4.52. What's $4.52, Lord? They promise you that? Nope, need to watch. Waste of time. It's not a waste of time, Yvonne. That's your government. You stop it. Not a waste of time. You being a hater this morning. Bad, Ivana. It's not a waste of time. I was watching an alien show last night. That was not a waste of time. The 2020 debates are not a waste of time. Watch the debate. Well, it depends on, I guess, what a waste is. You're a hater. Stop being a hater. Yes, it was an inside job. How are people from the air traffic control going to walk away from their post with planes in the air? Yeah, right, Lawrence, isn't it right? You know what that reminds me of? The other piece of bull shizzle was when they killed Robert Kennedy Jr.? When they killed, because when JFK died, they had that picture, the picture that make me cry. Did y'all see the picture when the little JFK's son was standing there at the funeral like, I'm gonna get who killed my daddy. I'm gonna make a magazine and put his name right on the cover. You know, you might not have a government if the U.S. president's murdered and the baby stand there and say, I'm gonna put his name on a magazine, and the magazine come out later named George. And nothing happens. And he dies as a war criminal. He dies as a famous, honored war criminal, and soldiers show up to his funeral. You know you might not have a government. You know it might be bad. It might be apocalyptic levels at that point. But why I want to say that, Lawrence, because when they killed that little cute boy, I'm gonna show you the picture. Y'all see the picture? I'll show you. When they killed that cute little boy, I see that little boy. I'm not gonna show it for long, Lawrence. I show it, I get misty-eyed. Man, I don't care what you silly, stupid adults are doing to each other. Y'all start hurting kids. That's when it start to get to me. That's when it's just like, every time I see a little kid, I see like one of my sons or nieces, one of these kids that I love. And I got like 800 kids. I got kids everywhere. They're like, that's no surprise. He black. I got kids all over the ghetto. He like Bill Clinton. No, I just mean every kid is my kid. Every time I meet someone, I'm like, damn. That's a good kid. I wish that was my kid. Then they do something stupid back. But hang on, I don't want to get into that. Let's see the picture. JFK's funeral. So it reminded me, Lawrence, when you said that, we might not have a government, is if when you go kill this kid, where is he at? Where is he at? There you go, right here. Boom! Get a picture. Hang on, I'm bringing a picture. It make me kind of sad, man. I don't like it when y'all mess with kids. I really don't like it. I don't like it when you mess with anybody, but I'm gonna bring this forward. Here's the picture right here. Here's the picture right here. This picture right here where you got this kid and he's saluting like, I'm going to event. My name is John D. Kennedy. Is it John D? Am I messing it up? You killed my father. Prepare to have a magazine with your name on it. See, this right here, let me make it bigger. This is what I'm saying, is that you might not have a government and little kids like this vow to defend their daddy. And they kill him too. And when they killed him, Lawrence, when they killed him, did you watch the story? Who was in office? Was it Clinton? They killed him. They shot down the airplane, or they used the guy that was in the airplane. I forgot how the story goes. He crashed it and he got out, or something like. No, right, because he had a pilot that was going to fly, and they got the other pilot. I'm messing it up. I had to post a link after. This is what I'm saying. You know you might not have a government. There's so much damn corruption. You can't even keep it in your head. I can't even, and I'm not stupid. but it's just, there's just so much corruption and just everything. It's just a paste of corruption. It's like mayonnaise. They just took corruption and just like got a big scoop of, just spread it from sea to shining sea. So much corruption. I forgot how they knocked this plane down. One of y'all remember. It was, what was it, 11 hours before they sent anybody out, Lawrence. 11 hours. This son, where's this picture at? I didn't take his picture down. They shot his airplane down, and for 11 hours, nobody. They didn't let anybody, no Coast Guard, no nothing went anywhere near that plane was. 11 hours. They wanted to make sure that not only did the plane go down and he crashed in it, that the sharks ate him, the sharks was done. They ate the bones and spit it out, regurgitated, went through the digestive system, came out, and all of the chemical pesticides and poisons that he ate, because we all eat in the water, the Richmond, that finally broke down, the bacteria that won't touch that, finally broke it down. And finally at that point, Clinton said, I'm allowed to go ahead and send a Coast Guard out there to check on him. You may not have a government if the level of corruption is so deep, they don't even care to hide it from you. You may not want to do that. You just may not want to do it. I don't think, I know your kids. I know some of y'all kids. It's not going to, it's going to suck for them. Some of y'all grandkids, oh, you think it suck now? You wait, they don't even care anymore. All right, anyway, let's go down. So yeah, Lawrence, it's, help me. I just ordered 100 megagrams of placebo from Amazon. Can't wait. I know, and you might have a government. You might not have a government if more than half of your nation's on antidepressants that deal with the corruption side effects. You might not want to keep voting for that. Clemency said you don't need to hear them lie. Clemency, stop it. You just like Ivana this morning. What's in y'all coffee? Y'all need to drink just stop being a hater. You do need to watch it. Everybody needs to watch the debates, and you need to go vote. Everybody. I'm so sick of hearing that though. It gets on. I don't even know what to say. It's like there's a mind control thing. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the wrong dimension because just very intelligent people I've respected my whole life, they got that same line, but we gotta go out and vote. We gotta go, but we gotta get them out. And like they've got these mind brainwash things. We gotta, and there's always like, because people usually tell me that. I don't know why. Somehow because I look at something, I don't know. It's always Trump's racist, right? Like they just indicate, just drop that line. Well, you know he's racist. And I was just like, oh Lord, here we go. I'm like, you're just too intelligent for that. You're way too intelligent to say something stupid. All right, here's my example. This is why. Let's say that you out of the house, you come on home. And all my examples like dealing with kids and stuff. I don't know why. It's just parenting. It gets to me. And you come home, house on fire. You're not even home yet, right? Like you just coming around the corner 3 blocks away. You smell that? Looking up, you just see the fire, just inferno. It's so blazing hot from quarter mile away. You can just see sparks and embers of all your technology you bought from all the countries we destroyed, all the slave electronic, coltan, just burning up. All the Democrats, Republicans, send all of them little babies in the Congo down in holes at 6 years old to get the coltan. You just see all of that just minerals burning up in the air and smoke. What the hell's my house? Somebody, blazing inferno. You come around the corner a few blocks from your house, you can see it's just so bright, you just can't even see. Hurt your eyes, you gotta put the visor down just to get up to your house and get into your driveway. And you get home and you go in the house and you open the door, because you know the kids at home. House just on fire, just everything, just fire everywhere. You get in the house and you see cookies on the floor. You see cookies on the floor, and you see the toddler done got the cookies off, and it didn't knock the cookie jar on the floor. The house just on fire. The floor, the rafters are just melting, like the Twin Towers, just melting. And instead of like you blaming the oldest one for like lighting the house on fire and pouring JP4 everywhere and a controlled demolition, you blame the Trump on the floor with some cookies. Like, did you knock down that cookie jar while the house on fire all around you? That's how stupid it is, okay? And they give that to you. They give it to you. Why? Because you're their slave. You own it. They own you. They own your intellect. That's why they give you something emotional because you love cookies, so you get in the house, and instead of the house being on fire, being the problem, somebody spilled some cookies on the drawer. On it. This is that. All right, let me keep going. Brainwashing is total brainwash, but I don't blame them. I don't blame them. People watching these videos. I don't blame them. They're just some people are just a little further got that dendrite connection in that right spot, and other people don't have it. So don't be. That's racist. That's real racist when y'all blame them getting it 2020. I just don't care. I don't care. He's racist. I don't care. We murder people all over this planet. I don't care. What did Trump do? What's that? No, I said that yesterday. I ain't gonna do that. I don't know. What did Trump do so bad anyway? Everybody else didn't do. What did he do? What did he do? Make everybody laugh at the deep state. That's so bad. What did he do? What did he do? What did he do the others didn't do? Nothing. We can play that game too. We can play y'all want to play. You might have a coup d'etat. If we can play what did Trump do that the Democrats don't do? We can play that game too. All right. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning. I'm not saying again, don't get me in the, he must be a Trump voter. No, you got two sides. Okay? There's three sides to all lies. There's three sides to every story. You always got a left, you got a right, and then you got what's true in the middle. That is, they all do the same damn thing because they all work for central banking. They're all being held hostage by central banks that print the money. And if they don't do what they're told to do, the currency will collapse, and it will collapse on their watch. And they don't want that because they know immediately what's going to happen. All the poor people that they put in prisons, all the middle class, everybody that ain't kept down, they gonna come for them. That's why. They don't want it to collapse. They'll let the currency collapse. They're gonna ride this out as long as they can. And then they'll do that Great Depression collapse thing after they're in their bunkers, hiding with their families and friends. That's when they'll let it. I think right now they're just trying to figure out how to keep this corrupt enslavement, genocide, war machine going. How long can we keep people voting? And then when they start to realize people ain't buying it no more, then they all go hide in the. That's what I think. That's what I think. And I think your president's going with good intentions. So I'm not negative on them. I just don't think once they get in there allowed to do anything important. And I think that's what people need to focus on. They all do the same thing. They talked about healthcare. I doubt they talked about stopping the world military. Nope, Yvonne, I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure they said we're gonna give you healthcare. We're gonna murder a bunch of people for it. Yeah, we're gonna take care of you. We're gonna make sure you got your methylate, your mercurochrome, your mesexinate, your bentexitron. We'll make sure that your penis stay hard, your balls drop. We're gonna make sure that you stay tight, your boobs don't fall. We're gonna make sure we take care of the cellular. We're gonna make sure you got all the drugs you need. And we're gonna murder all people all over the planet to pay for it. And I bet you the monkeys will jump for it. Chicken in every pot and a brand new Ford Model T in every garage. What are you saying, Patricia? What you got a subliminal message? You saying they don't never change? They keep promising the monkey shiny things, and the monkeys keep grabbing them, getting their hand trapped in the hole, and we're all a part of the same body. Got the left hand in the hole, and sometimes they get the monkey with the right hand. I see what you're saying. Okay. The coup was done by Zionists. We are a Zionist nation now. Clemencia. And she's right. She ain't lying. But you know what? I appreciate the fact that she's saying it the right way, right? This is not an anti-Jew thing. The only ones oppressing the Jews anywhere on this planet significantly are Zionists, which is why they monitor the media leaving that country. You don't see them spraying them with hoses, running over them with horses while they want to invade Iran. We are owned. You don't vote for masters when you're owned. When you're owned, you fight the owner. You fight to be unowned. You break the chains. You don't vote for more links. We don't want to pull and just be able to get another inch. No, you vote them. You vote them out with your actions, with your behavior. It's called mass dissent. It's called walk away, not vote for more slavery. So they promise health care. What else they promise? 60s and 70s music was the best. Yes, Lori, because in 60s and 70s, I think music still was music. That was before the whole entertainment industry was like bought and taken over. And now everything is pro-war, pro-America, pro-enslavement. I said it the wrong way. That's not pro-America. It ain't got nothing to do with America. United States Corporation. The United States Corporation, Inc. That's the holding company. The ones that the big corporations bought all the states and put them all in a nice little box. A slavery box. Women are not physically strong, but they're emotionally stronger than men. Well, what I'm saying, Yvonne, is they're getting physically stronger too. I got so many friends that are bodybuilders. They post their stuff all the time. They're getting stronger. It's just men ain't carrying their load no more, and they're sick of it. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. They look at, to me, I think it's sexy actually. I think women get in shape. Them, that don't bother me nothing anyway. That's not the bicep ain't the important part. That doesn't bother me at all. They live in a planet where they got to be mentally and physically strong because the men are cowards. The men don't stand up against the other men. They vote for them. They call them heroes. So women got to be physically and mentally strong. They got to take it all on. Hey, if the other side ain't doing it, then I guess you got to. We all need to be strong. We do, Clemencia. But how do we get the men to step up? How do we do that? What do we do? How do we get them to say, you know what, I'm going to be strong today? I think I'm going to go to work, but I'm not going to like it. I think I'm going to go make money and pay the mortgage, but I'm not going to like it. How do you get men to be strong? I'm actually going to stand up to the actual problem and stop attacking the easy poor person down the street. Or presidents and congressmen and senators who are controlled by the system. Actually take on the system and stop taking on the weak people who can't fight back, who don't own the resources. Let me see. What Pandora and the 100? That was my debate. No, watch Pandora and the 100. Oh, okay, you watch. Oh, the 100. Is that back on Augustine? That was great. I think that's true. That's a documentary. Augustine, y'all watch the 100? That's another documentary. Let me see if I can find that picture. That's another documentary. I like it. That is somebody has a time machine and they went in the future and they told us what was coming. Because this is a good show. Augustine is right. This is a good show. This is a show that actually shows what's going to happen in the future. The whole planet's going to get destroyed by thermonuclear war. I think that's what happened. It's going to irradiate the whole planet, and the children will have to go in space, and then one day they're going to come back down. And when they come back down, everybody going to look like this sister right here. Everybody going to have like everybody left on the planet, right? Because who's left on the planet will be the lower class, the middle class, and the upper class. And the elites and their kids will be in the space station, and there'll be 100 of them left. And when the planet gets, they can get back down to Earth after like 4 or 5 generations, they come back down, and all the sisters gonna look angry like that. Yeah, with spears, and because we gonna be our kids our great grandkids, they gotta live through the radiation. That's a couple generations. That's some hate, boy. That's some epigenetics for your behind. Some warrior genes being flipped. Oh yeah, come on back down. Come on back down. This is what they're gonna look like right here. But that's how it goes. This is the future. I agree with you. It's a good show. Good show. All right, let me do this. Let me take a quick peek at the news and we'll see what happens. So listen, I guess the news is probably talking about the debates, the highlights, all the promises. Let me see. What we got? Uh-oh. Indy got some fighter jets. What's going on with that? Let's go to RT. I don't see anything from the base. Y'all didn't watch? Not much. No man can hold a candle to all that. I don't know. Oh, Lord, you back in there? Not even a spark. Let me see. 2020 friends don't want to associate. Ivana said her 2020 friends don't want to associate with her anymore. I wonder why. I seen Ivana's face. I know why. I'm not gonna say why. I try not to say it. Just her friends deep. They're deep. They don't like, but you know what? But it's the same thing. We talked about that before. Your friends, you don't know anything they don't know. You don't know anything your family doesn't know, okay? A prophet's not sent to their own land. Let me go over here. Ooh, that must be the 2020s right there. Trump expects what? Trump oh, Sleepy Joe? Trump is going to face Sleepy Joe in the 2020? Sleepy Joe. It's not Sleepy Joe. He said y'all typed it wrong. That must be a typo. That's not, no, it's not Sleepy Joe. His name is Creepy.
Outlast Plus, the waterproof, worry-free laminate flooring that's
yes,
designed
that's important. We need floors that we can walk on with, what is it called? We need floors that can get wet. That's exactly what we need. We need floors built by slaves in foreign countries. We destroyed the trees through colonization. There's no mahogany growing up, so we can make the floors so you can wear scuba gear and walk in your house. That's exactly we need everything unsustainable that's ridiculous, and then throw it away in a few years. All right, let's see what happens.
Where the Democrats will soon take the stage for day one of 2 debates. 10 Democrats will take the stage tonight with another 10 tomorrow. That's 20. Senators Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren are the 2 front-runners in tonight's lineup. Tomorrow will feature former Vice President Joe Biden and Senator Kamala Harris. But earlier today, President Donald Trump was asked who he thinks will ultimately be the nominee.
I think right now it will be Sleepy Joe. I think. I feel he'll limp across the line. That's what I think. So what I think doesn't mean anything, but I know the other people. I know him. I think he's off his game by a lot, but I think personally, I think it's going to be Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe. So for the 360 view, we turn to our political panel, former Georgia state lawmaker D. Dawkins Hagler and Carrie Sheffield, national editor of Accuracy in Media. Welcome to both of you, ladies. And let me start with the Democrat on the panel. D. Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren are the headliners on the debate stage tonight. What are you looking for?
Well, you know, they have similar positions, and they've so-called been friends for a long time.
She's right. They have similar positions. Keep the Federal Reserve, keep central banking, let international corporations continue to collude and own America, keep up the wars, keep murdering people, continue the genocide. We're going to be sticking with mass incarceration. She's right. They got a lot in common. Don't feed any American kids. Let them keep starving until they're mentally ill. So they have psychosis and warrior genes that flip out. They do mass shootings. Yep, they got a lot in common.
So I'm going to be interested to see how they're going to play off of each other to see who's going to stand out. Because basically what Elizabeth Warren is talking about now is basically what Bernie ran off of 4 years ago. So I don't know what the two of them are going to do. So I'm interested to see.
They're going to run on it again. Why? Because people don't care. They don't never get it. It's a contest, right? It's like a horse race. You pick your horse, doesn't really matter if the horse can actually run that fast, don't matter if it doesn't. None of that matters, but you're going to keep just going with the same thing. Because they do the polls, they spend millions of dollars, figure out what people are going to vote for, and they do the same damn thing, even if they don't have to do it.
But one of them are going to have to take a giant leap because Joe Biden is so far ahead of both of them right now. I don't think it's going to be possible for many to even catch up unless they do something very drastic.
Well, Carrie, that's what I wanted to address with you. Will we see the candidates go?
Any drastic things they can do, y'all? Y'all got any drastic ideas? Drastic? End slavery? Got anything drastic? I don't know. Defund all the wars by ending central banking? Anything drastic they can do? I don't know. Still build houses, use the 12 company building automated houses as cheap as $500 for every American. Maybe some soldiers so they're not homeless. I don't know. Is there anything else they can do? Yeah, maybe feed our neighbors, help them with automation and growing food from all of the things we stole from their nations and blew them up so they stopped immigrating here and they got food and freedom and safety in their own nation. Anything different, anything odd, paradigm shifting, I don't know. Instead of using the deep state security state and all the military and DHS and CIP and CIA and NASA and all of them, maybe send them down to the nations we blew up, let them have a little security, let those heroes go be heroes. I don't know. Gain a little respect. I don't know. Respect children ever. Something paradigm shifting. Stop taking children from poor people who can't afford their water and electricity and throwing them in foster care. And I don't know. Give them water and electricity because it's a human right and it's free. And that's why they're running to Area 51 because they know that you got the free energy devices. I don't know. Something paradigm shifting. Aliens. That's what we do. Aliens. Because that's what Clinton did. She pulled the alien card. You got to do something different. Just keep doing the same thing. You're not going to get ahead of the other liar.
Go after Joe Biden. There's a new poll out late yesterday, and Biden is at 33%, with Sanders at 20 and Warren at 14. So even though there's no...
All I'm going to say is, there's 30% of the people who are in this lie of a circus thing, they need to be ashamed of their damn self. I love you to death, but you know that that man is mentally ill. He can't keep his fingers off of children. He needs to be helped somewhere in an institution. You know that. The institution he doesn't need to be is federal government. He needs to be in an institution with padded rooms. Okay, you know that, and I know that. You think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna end up good for children with Creepy Joe in office? Are you out of your damn mind? Do you have any idea the level of pedophilia that we're involved in as a federal government since the beginning of time and under all presidents? But you want to take one who's obviously out of the closet and is pedophilia and doesn't even know it and put him as president? No. You have any idea that's going to end up for children? Oh my good. You think Monica Lewinsky was a problem? And he didn't even hide that. Clinton had black kids all over the planet. He didn't hide that. Didn't pay no damn child support neither, while they put everybody else in prison for not paying their child support. There you go, their angry face right there. That's a Joe voter. Y'all see that? I'm just saying, 33% of y'all need to go, I don't know, just go to a daycare or something, like look at the kids and apologize to every damn child in the country. Just all of them. Just stop at every daycare.
No Joe, no Sleepy Joe on the stage. Are they going to speak about him and go after him? You know,
he ain't sleeping when it's time to kiss a child on the stage. He ain't sleeping then. He might be sleeping through the talk. He might be sitting back there all the video. Y'all ever watch the Creepy Joe video? Don't make me pull it up. I show the evidence. He might be sleeping while y'all talking about, oh, we're gonna do a wall in healthcare. We're gonna fix this, and we're gonna save America. We're gonna just make America great again. We're gonna bring some hope and change. He probably. But you wait to the end, like, oh, is it time to kiss children? Okay, who's that? Who's that? Oh, that's McCain's niece. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like kissing her. But McCain wasn't playing that. Y'all see that video? McCain jumped in like, oh, hell nothing. Oh, yeah, I can't kiss her. Last time I tried to kiss her, McCain pushed me in my mouth, shoved me away. He understands I'm a freakadeek and I shouldn't be over there. He done seen me at Freakadeek Island way too much. He knows I can't. I need to find somebody else to kiss at the end, to get some pictures or something. The guy's so jacked up, he didn't care what the camera's on. He just going at it. That's when you know you need help. And this is why I feel for Creepy Joe. Let you know. And it's not Sleepy Joe, it's Creepy Joe. I feel for Creepy Joe. Because you know, the ones you gotta be really careful with are the ones who know it's wrong. The ones who know, the ones that psychologically, they understand you're not supposed to kiss anybody else's children. You go ahead and try to kiss one of my kids, see what happens to you. Shoot, I'd be one of the ones that need to be in prison. 98% of the people in American prison ain't supposed to be there. Then most of those people are non-violent, they didn't violate the Constitution once. You go ahead and try to kiss one of my kids when they look. You can be on stage, you can have cameras, you can have security all around you. You in the air, But but I feel for Creepy Joe. I feel for him. Don't get me wrong. I feel for him. That is my brother. That's my brother, and I love him. And he needs help. He needs a lot of help. And he does not need help in the White House. That's the wrong help. Wrong help. Don't do that. Don't do that. I feel for him because he's sick and he doesn't know he's sick. But the whole nation knows he's sick. All of you don't pretend. 33% they know. Maybe 32% know. 32% they know that man is sick and they know he needs help. But they don't care, right? Because Trump is racist. We got to get him out. He's racist. He's breaking apart the war machine. Not intentionally. I think he's fumbling and bumbling and flipping and flopping. But I'd rather have that than a slick, psychopathic, slick on the back, slick silver tongue, open-faced, psychopathic pedophile.
In his absence.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know how effective it is to go after someone who can't defend him or herself. So I wouldn't personally recommend that tactic. I think what you're going to see tonight is basically the socialist summer giveaways. They're going to be tripping over themselves.
Did you call it the socialist summer sweepstake giveaways? All the things we're going to take from all the people and give up to the lords, and the lords will share it back out evenly. I'm not a socialist. Sorry. Nope. Not on that boat. Why? If psychopaths say it's a good idea and it's in the news, this is the thing we're supposed to be doing, then I know it's wrong. I know it's rigged. cronyism is a problem. You'll never have socialism. And the true socialist told you that. You'll never have slow socialism, and you never will. Because it never works when you take all the resources of everybody, give it to a lord and king, which is always a psychopath, because they're the only ones who want to be leaders and control other people, and then give it back out to the people. That's stupid. We seen that. Y'all remember the free candy vans? I know it's just weird. I talk about Creepy Joe in the free candy van. Then the free candy, you don't give powerful people free candy vans and expect they're going to hand out the resources equally. That's not going to happen. They're going to hand out the resources to some of the people and different resources to the other people. It's always about conflict and them staying in power. Socialism is just as bad as capitalism underneath cronyism. The elites run the world, not the ideas they give you to fix your world.
Who can give more free stuff, who can open the border even more and more, who can ignore American autonomy even more, who can push the party even further to the left and promise things that our children and grandchildren are going to be stuck the bill with. So that's what I think we're going to see tonight. I think they're going to try to stand out on who can give away the most free stuff, who can saddle.
Hang on, I'm saying another way. I mean to shush you, lady. That's wrong. You're not supposed to do that to women. Not supposed to shush. I want to say something. Shut up. I'm a patriarch. I was raised in America. I know that pisses people off. I'm sorry. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm just having fun. Do I believe in giveaway? I believe in teach a man to fish and give him some fish while he's starving, so he doesn't become a psychopath and shoot a school up. That's what I believe in. So he doesn't become a psychopath and run a car over somebody's baby in Charlottesville. That's what I believe in. So if you want a solution, something paradigm shifting, something to get everybody, and I won't believe it, but you can say it. Say, I'm gonna feed everybody. I'm gonna roll out automation systems because I understand it only takes a couple $100 million to make automated grow systems that will feed everybody. And the robot's gonna pay for it. They don't want to feed you. So they're not gonna say that neither. It'd be bull. Why? Because if you have food in your belly, well, that's not safe from your perspective. If your neighbor has a full belly, they're not gonna rob you, and they need your neighbor to rob you. That's how the Lords keep you where they do. They keep you fighting other people, and they keep starving other people that's fighting you, scaring you, so they can keep taking your rights and they can stay in power. That's what this is all about. It's said another way, it's just their retirement. Your Lords just want a retirement, and they get their retirement based on fooling you that they're going to do something that will bankrupt corporations that they're not actually going to do.
Us with more debt, who can ignore the rule of law more and more as it relates to our border. I think that's what you're going to see.
And Dee, to that point, Rahm Emanuel says that the Dems have lost the country's swing voters already because they have moved so far to the left, especially from that first debate where they wanted to give away, as Carrie was alluding to, everything you could imagine. Is Emanuel correct?
No, he's absolutely incorrect. He couldn't even keep Chicago together. Look, I mean, really, Rahm, go somewhere and sit down. The Democrats are doing the right thing. And what do you mean by giving everything away? We have the highest deficit that we have ever had. Why? Because Trump is in the White House. The only thing he's done is give more tax breaks.
Do we have the highest deficit we've ever had because Trump's in the office? Or do we have the highest deficit we ever had because when they told you $6 trillion went missing, 9/11 happened the next day? Do we have, is this a Trumpism? See, this is why I don't really talk to people like this. They happen and they run into me and stuff. I don't really talk to them because they say things that are stupid. They say things that make no sense. We have the deficit we have because in 1913 that Federal Reserve came in and the dollar lost 98% of its value since. The deficit ain't what you think it is because the dollar ain't what you think it is because we are so in debt from fractional reserve banking, we literally don't have 2 pennies on the dollar of what the value used to be. That's the problem. See, they get you to focus on the little stuff. They get you to focus on the cookies in the building instead of the building on fire. You focus on the cookies, they keep burning the building.
to those who are the richest people in this country. So if anybody's giving away anything, it is Trump giving it to the people who are already rich, who do not need it anyway. I am looking out for working class American people who deserve to have minimum and living wages, who deserve to have health.
No, working class, middle class people do not deserve to have no wages, none of that. Y'all don't deserve none of that. Y'all deserve none of that. You don't deserve jobs. Nope. Don't deserve jobs. I'm not a jobber. I think that slavery is stupid. I think it's dumb. I don't think you deserve to do a menial job. Robots and software do better because corporations use it to make big money. I don't think you deserve that. I think if you're born on this planet, every baby on this planet deserves a house and some land. They deserve the food they get. They deserve what caterpillars deserve. They deserve what worms deserve. They don't deserve to have no slavery and pick no cotton for big corporations. Lady, they deserve freedom and liberty. They deserve to have the technology that we've had for 40 years, 60 years, to be utilized to take them out of hard labor. They deserve a government that loves them enough to use a cotton gin. The cotton gin metaphor, to use a cotton gin to help the slaves with the cotton. That's what they deserve. They deserve a wheel to be utilized. They deserve those 5,000 energy patents that Congress is hiding. That's what they deserve. They deserve a sustainable government. They deserve a sustainable planet. They deserve not to have their aquifers have 11 of the popular pesticides floating around with the Viagra and Ritalin working together with the microbiology just to make monsters out of them. That's what they deserve.
Healthcare. I mean, what in the world are we talking about? We're not talking about helping the rich get richer. We're talking about American citizens.
No, we talking about helping the rich get richer. That's all we doing. That's well, okay, no, right. She right, stop it, she right. They're not talking about the helping the rich get rich. That's just what they do. They just help the elites get eliter because they want to get higher on the elite pyramid, and they're not in the club. They don't get to be in the club, but for fooling y'all, they get to, I don't know if they even gonna get to go in the bunker. They might have like a shack outside the bunker or something. I don't know if they get paid to lie to you, but
And that's what these people who are running for president on the Democratic side are concerned about.
And Carrie, of course, many middle-class Americans would say they could double the standard.
But be clear. Let's be clear. America has one party, because I don't want nobody tuning in like, he must be a Republican. No, America doesn't have Republicans and Democrats. They got a Federal Reserve that prints their money. And anybody who defies that is murdered and put with JFK, Jackson, and Lincoln.
Deduction under the Trump tax cut, and that helps every American family, but that's beside the point. Is Emmanuel correct?
American families don't need help. They need freedom. That's what they need. Every American family, they need 40 acres and a tractor. They don't need reparations. They don't need nothing. They need to be let go. They need freedom. They need to be let go from tyranny and oppression. Y'all need to stop going to oppressors, asking them to stop oppressing, because they're not going to stop oppressing, because pressing is how they who the press make the money. They're not gonna stop pressing. They're gonna keep jamming. They're gonna keep jamming it in. They're gonna keep pressing. They ain't pressing. The job is to press. Oppression.
Correct. I would assume, based on your previous answer, you would say absolutely.
I would say yes, absolutely. And the thing is, it's not just me saying it, it's polling. When you look at how unpopular these positions are, to give free healthcare to illegal aliens when we don't even have enough to take care of our own citizens, and we're...
Oh, well, hang on. If you hate immigrants, you should give them healthcare. If you hate immigrants, you give them the healthcare you give Americans. That's what you should do, right? Don't talk about health. Don't get me started on healthcare. First of all, I don't want your healthcare that you kill other people for. That's number one, to pay for through war. Number two, you don't know what health is, right? I don't have any interest in sick people telling me what health is, all right? You find somebody that's healthy and they can tell me, short of that, it's not healthcare, it's disease management. They want you to be sick and almost dying to maximize the amount of drugs that you can take, that you're peeing out drug cocktails into the water, that the water treatment can't even clean out because no bacteria, mold, slime, sludge in the sewer doesn't even want to eat the drugs that Americans are getting from the local drug dealer, CVS and Walgreens right on every single corner. That's not called healthcare. That's called keeping people barely alive because billionaires have big corporations and bought both political parties, okay? So, but then they gotta say it that way because it keeps you divided up and everything. Like, they don't want healthcare. Because they play keep away with like, ooh, this is good, you can't have this. It's good, you can't have none. It's good, you can't have none. They play keep away. You're like, I want the health care. The same way Hillary Clinton got everybody with the drugs. They said, this is your brain on drugs. Kids don't do drugs. And of course, so every kid in America wanted to do drugs. Then they can make a whole prison industrial complex out of it. So, but that's what they do. They play keep away with it. You can't have our health care. Our health care is so good. They're so good looking Americans. Do they look good? Do they? Do they smell good? Is their immune system working, breaking down the bacteria and anaerobic conditions in their body that's causing cancer? No, disease is up with profits for a reason.
We're seeing double-digit inflation increases in healthcare at home to then take on for illegal immigrants, aliens, whatever you want to call them, people who are here who are breaking our laws. And we need to take care of our people here at home, our citizens. And you know that... Yeah,
they're supposed to break the laws. Are immigrants not supposed to break the laws? Maybe. So if you go and blow up some... All right, here's an example. I don't know. Let's say Russia, because y'all, this Russia thing. Let's say Russia came here and colonized us, blew everything up, deleted our history, just totally just wrecked us. And anytime we started to put ourselves back together, they'd put lords in control of us. They'd blow up that government with the CIA and the Release Freedom of Information Act, what we've done all over Latin America. Let's say that happened, we didn't finally gave up. For 200 years, we tried to get our act back together, but every time we got our act back together, Russia sent the CIA in, put kids up in helicopters and throw them out, activists trying to give us freedom. And we finally just give up, say, you know, we walking to Russia. Hey, I'm done with this. I'm walking to Russia. First of all, you're gonna die if you don't know geography. Y'all should help Bush and Trump, but they didn't get the geography part. That they sleep in the class, like Sleepy Joe. Can't really walk to Russia. You gotta take a boat. But let's say we actually got in a boat and got to Russia, and we finally got to the colonizers' shores. We supposed to follow their laws. And they had a wall, and we climbed over the wall. We got in their country. They're the country that stole everything from our country. So literally everything, all our food, our bananas, our minerals, and everything that we didn't work hard for thousands of years is in this country called Russia. We supposed to follow your laws now? You done stole everything, murdered all our ancestors, won't even let us live in peace, can't even let us put it back together. Can't get a heart out of it. Immigrants aren't supposed to follow the laws. They're supposed to come here and steal back what we stole from them. No, I'm not right nor left. No, both sides are stupid-ridiculous, right? We have the biggest military in the world. We can stop people from immigrating just by giving them back some of what we stole, okay? That's what we can do. And then nobody wants to come to your raggedy country. Are you kidding me? They can grow cannabis all they want. They can grow kava and coca plants, cocaine. They can make their own beer and alcohol and wine. They have freedom. They don't have to work every daggone day. They don't work 60 hours. Don't nobody want to come to America. Just fools do. They want to come here because they have no opportunity in their country, because they have drug cartels that are running their nation, because you're running a war on drugs, okay? War on natural medicine, because you're feeding all the wealth of pharmaceutical companies because you want captive customers. All right, I know I'm flipping out. I'm flipping. I'll let it finish. Immigration is not a problem. There are no problems in the world. You just got stupid people who have microphones.
The U.S. Civil Rights Commission put out a report about illegal immigration, and they found that it actually hurts young African-American men tremendously when you have so many people who are here illegally. They're competing for jobs. So if you want to help, you mentioned the marginalized people, Dee, if you want to help...
I don't even know what to say. When the right or the left tell about how to help out young African Americans. I don't even know where to start. I'm not even gonna, Kumbaya, alien Jesus, Kumbaya. I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna have to take a card on this one. I'm gonna take a card and just say, listen, just look around. Everybody in this thing right here, they all from Africa and they all Americans. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna have to take the disclaimer, because I'm not even gonna just address the idea that the left or right gonna speak on what's wrong. Let's say, I don't even like the word minority. I don't even like that. I'm just not gonna address it. That's what I'm gonna do. I've already been yelling and screaming. I ain't gonna address it. I just, this is where you do yoga. You gotta meditate. Sometimes you just have to meditate. Just think you're in fields and grass and pollinization, flowers, bees are just flying. And just sometimes you have to put yourself in a place of peace, serenity, because don't want to deal with this mother hubble on television telling you from the psychopathic killers is killing everybody. What's wrong with the poor people? They don't have no food, dummy. That's what's wrong with them. They don't have food. They don't have freedom. They don't have no medicine. They don't have houses. They didn't. I say I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not. Sometimes yoga don't work, y'all. Sometimes meditate, it just fails. I'm just not gonna say that. I went to school with some of these kids from South Central DC. Okay, I know what's wrong with them. I can tell you what's wrong with them. And I went to school with poor white folk too. I can tell you what's wrong with them. What's wrong with them is this apathy. Continue going to the debates, debating about who you're going to starve next instead of what you're actually going to fix. That's what's wrong with them. What's wrong with them is people still voting for this crap. That's what's wrong with them. So I know I almost got upset. I almost caught a case. I ain't catching a case. We're going to let her keep talking. Just don't talk. Please don't talk about poor people. Please.
People who are maybe struggling or maybe they just have a high school degree, they haven't gone to college. You don't open the border. That hurts it. And again, this isn't just me speaking. This is what the American people believe. Not to mention the American people do not believe in canceling private health insurance. Something by a ratio of 2 to 1. You have the Democrats tripping over themselves to say how much they want to get away from private health insurance plans. That's 150 million people who will be thrown off of private insurance and onto government plans. In terms of the deficits.
All right, stupid. You're not supposed to have insurance. You're not supposed to poison people. You're not supposed to put carcinogens in their food and their water. If people aren't poisoned, if you don't have carcinogens in freaking Cheerios and Oreos, and you're not selling Twinkies in every daggone gas station on every corner, which are the only 2 thriving businesses in this country is gas stations are on every corner with the drug dealer, the Walgreens and CVS. So no, that's not the problem. All right. Somebody else talk. I don't know if I can do this. I don't think I can do it. I think I'm about to stop. I might actually get upset. I don't like getting upset. I might actually we gotta push through. Let's push through. We're gonna push through. Everybody, y'all stay strong. We're gonna push through.
I agree with you that the Congress has been reckless. Unfortunately, the Republican White House did point out that with the Democratic House, and even before that with Speaker Paul Ryan, I was disappointed. I wish they could have done more to rein in the deficit. We're going to agree on that, Dee.
All right, Dee, let me show both of you and the audience. The president spoke earlier today at a ceremony celebrating 400 years of American democracy in Jamestown, Virginia. And even weeks and weeks ago, several top state Democrats from the Black Legislative Caucus and the Democratic Legislative Caucus, they decided they were going to boycott Trump's speech. So I want you to watch what happened when one elected official spoke out and had to be escorted out.
Right here in Virginia, your predecessors.
You can't send us back. Virginia is our home. Mr. President, you cannot send us back. Virginia is our home.
And that's Ibrahim Samaraya. He was elected in 2019. Dee, isn't that just disrespectful of the office of the president, not to mention of Donald Trump?
Let me tell you something. Disrespect is when you are sitting in Congress giving your State of the Union and a sitting congressperson stands up and yells at the president, you lie. That is disrespectful. If you are just an average citizen or an elected official just stating your opinion, saying that, the president should do better, you know what? And at this point, you know what? You're right. We do have to have some type of decorum about ourselves, okay? But the ultimate disrespect is the disrespect that was shown to President Obama. Right now, I don't blame the Legislative Black Caucus for not listening to Donald Trump. He is talking crazy and reckless. This country is becoming more divided by the minute, and we have got to get this together. He is catering to a base. This is very dangerous, and this rhetoric is going to mess around and have people at odds much worse than we ever could have imagined.
Carrie, you made such a great point and I never understood and won't understand, and it's going to be the biggest mistake they're making. Why the Democrats are focusing on illegals crossing the border and living in conditions they're living in, whether they're true or not what they claim, rather than their own people in their own districts in the inner cities. And when I say own people, I mean that represent those districts. It's insane. And here we have an example here of attacking Trump for bringing it up. I just think that the more they focus on illegals at the border, the more the American people are going to say, what about us?
No, I agree. I think that, Secretary Ben Carson gave some comments about how he is a brilliant neurosurgeon. And in Baltimore, when he would operate on these children who were from the inner cities of Baltimore, he was afraid because he was saving their lives, and he was afraid to have to send them out into, as he even said himself, rat-infested areas. And the former mayor of Baltimore herself, who's an African-American woman, she said it as well. She said herself that the city of Baltimore is dealing with rat infestation. So I think for the president to speak very plainly and truthfully about what's happening, that's a big problem to identify it, and he can't even.
Ladies, got to move along. To be continued.
Big rat traps at the White House right now. Have you seen them? Because I've been to the White House.
Ladies, to be continued. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Hey, YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's
rat traps at the White House right now.
Whoa. But none of that important till the end. What? They got rat traps at the White House? Stop! Oh, I gotta go back. Is that what she said? Did she say bat traps? Did she say bat? Did she say bat?
Have you seen them? Because I've been to the White House.
Wait.
Problem to identify it. And
oh shoot! Because the sisters, when they get upset, they tell on it. They ain't. Look, did you see that side? Hang on, we gotta take it back. We got evidence. Not like 9/11 evidence. They ain't gonna tell you none of that. They won't tell you murdered 3,000 people in your country. Who paid for it? But you look at this evidence right here. Y'all see her side? Watch
problem to identify it, and he can't even.
Ladies, gotta move along.
I'm not gonna say it. I ain't. Ooh, she's just getting upset because you got two of them. They like ganged up on her, and then she getting upset like, okay, y'all gonna make me say it's classified information, but damn it, I know I ain't supposed to say it. I didn't sign that NDA, and I ain't supposed to say nothing about all them damn rats. So she about to, because she ain't got, she got bamboo earrings. No, she ain't got no bamboo earrings, but I'm about to take these mother. This one, you're supposed to shut up and stop, but they still pushing her, and she like, I'm gonna release the classified information.
Big rat traps at the White House right now. Have you seen them? Because I've been to the White House.
Ladies, to be continued.
All right, I'm sorry. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh my gosh, you did. Yay, people, you cannot make this up. I need to Google rat traps. Hold on. What do rat traps look like now? That does not surprise me, and I love it too. Oh, I love it. That's delicious. I hope there are rats in the White House. I hope there. I grew up around there. Oh my gosh, the day I saw a first DC rat. Let me see if I can show y'all some DC rats here. They let these pictures online, classified information. They ain't little. Look, let me show you. Here go one right here. DC rat. I just did a Google. Hang on, right here. That's not a Google. Eco-Asian. Look at it. DC rat. Hang on. I'm gonna show you what DC rats look like. She ain't lying. Look at it right here. Boom! Look at that. I know you think it's a dog like chewing on a terrier. Nope, that's a rat, baby. That's a rat. So if the DC rats made it into the White House, that's where they're supposed to be. Oh, I hope so. Oh, can we pray? Y'all want to pray? Alien Jesus, we at this moment would just like to ask you, if there are no rats in the White House, that you take some of those beautiful creatures that you done made and put on the Garden of Eden with us in the White House. Because we know what people live like around the White House. We done been on Pennsylvania Avenue. We know the biggest trash cans. Lord, just please let the rats visit the colonizer's home planet, the White House. When you starve people to a point where the rats got more food than them, you supposed to have rats. They don't make rat traps. You can't make a rat trap for a DC rat. You know how big they are? Damn it, go to Congress. You're not gonna fit no damn Chris Christie in a rat trap. All right, I'm done. All right, I'm gonna look at your comment. Oh, you can't make this up. Lord, you cannot make, oh my goodness. They got rats in the White House. Oh, I need to see the evidence. I need to see some research. I want a link. Please let there be some rats in that White House. Oh my goodness. I want rats, I want wombats, I want MRC. Can we please put it, if we find out that the swamp really looking like a swamp now, oh my goodness. I know the Trump people upset. Yeah, I know they're like, yeah, I thought he kind of didn't really dislike Trump. Hey, Trump is not the issue. Trump is not the issue. The issue is if you're starving people 2 blocks from where the White House is, then the White House is supposed to starve too. That's what I think. What was I watching? I was watching Orange is the New Black last night. They released the rats. Oh, that's a spoiler alert. I can't say that. They released rats in the prison. I'm not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. All right. Yes, Lori, it's all BS. It's all BS, always was BS. And it is Stockholm Syndrome. Yes, it is, Miss T. People are lost and clueless and can't even find a clue, Miss T. Then clues all up in their face that they don't have a government. Clues all in their face that they didn't have a coup d'etat. Colonizers, colonized, and they got colonized. That's how it works. The what you deploy on others eventually will come back to you, baby. It's called karma. Karma. So please, I'm hoping. Oh, I hope to death that one day it's a whistleblower come out the White House like, listen, I work for ABC Rat Company. I've been working in the White House for 5 years now. We can't get rid of them rats. They so damn big. Because we the rats of the world. Run around the world trying to find, but we don't run after cheese. We run after oil. A useless substance. Because they're hiding them 5,000 energy facts from y'all. Yes, Jane. Crony capitalism kills, but it doesn't just kill. Oh, crony capitalism, it kills, it starves, it genocides, it poisons, it medicates, and barely keeps you just alive. So you can have another generation. It indoctrinates just to keep that next generation just sick enough, you alive long enough for them to see you vote and for you to train them to be the next generation of slaves. Crony capitalism and crony socialism, cronyism, anything. They just want a sustainable system, and they got it. They got it, baby. They got it. They got it because everybody watching the elections instead of what they do in Area 51. Now, if y'all did that to the debates, we might get somewhere. Y'all did what the yellow vests do, maybe. Tanya gonna pee. But Tanya, she says Tanya go pee in the bush. Go pee in the bush because you're in America, which means you're poisoned. You need to pee in some soil. Americans shouldn't be peeing in water because you ain't got no pee. You just got carcinogens and synthetic pesticides and stuff that just ruin the water. Americans should not pee in no clean water. Americans need to go pee in a swamp or some soil where there's bacteria somewhere to break down all the drugs that you put in your mouth. Eventually, there'll be a piece of bacteria on this planet that wants to eat Viagra. Eventually, there might be some bacteria that'll break down Vioxx. Okay? Eventually, you got caterpillars now eating plastic and you got bacteria eating plastic. Eventually, there will be a bug, a rat, a something that will actually eat the medicine that Americans pop in their mouth. One day, it's going to be something that's going to break down Tylenol, y'all. One day. Not today. The only dumbest thing to do, the only dumb creature that does that is us. All right. Oh, Ty is here. What's going on, Ty? What the hell are you doing up? Uptime, blah, blah, blah. That's all it was. Rockefeller pills and surgery. Now let's go to McDonald's. That's it, Brother Walt. That's it. I'm not against healthcare. I'm for real healthcare. Teaching people what is healthy, not poisoning them, letting them have and grow their own medication so they can self-medicate, and we don't have these problems. We don't have none of the problems. But see, the way it works is, the reason why cannabis is illegal, right? Same reason kratom's illegal. See, what they do in cocaine, what they do is they go after the drugs the medicine that's natural and free that takes your pain away. They don't care about nothing else. They only care about the pain. Why? Because people respond to pain. It's called torture. People respond to it. If you take away the things that take away their pain, they will go with anything the big pharmaceutical companies give them. That's a fact. People don't do pain at all. We've known that since the beginning of time. And all they did, they just found out a way to not put you in a gulag. I might be saying that wrong. I like to say gulag because Ty says gulag. I'll be honest with you. Ty said gulag. I don't even know what the gulag is. Let's look up the gulag. When I was in London, they had the Tower of London. I went in the tower and they had this face mask thing where the spikes come in and your eyes and they close the thing up. That's not the Gulag. No, the Gulag is a work camp or something. What's the name of that torture, the medieval torture? They put the face mask on, right? Because this is why cannabis is illegal. It's illegal. Like, nah, it's legalized in my state. No, it's not. What they did is they're letting a few select people grow some and sell some and they're friends with and all working together. That's not free. That's not no. First of all, they never had a right to take it to begin with. Let's see, let's look at some medieval torture. All right. Ooh, let's see if we can find, you know what? I'm gonna do you one better than medieval tortures. Yes. This is why this is the war on drugs right here. Because if they can take away your pain, you'll do anything. They literally found out a legislative way to torture you. That's what that's about. All right. I gotta get out of here. Massing came in. I got to cue the end of the music. That's why it's illegal. They took it away. They took it away. They took away the things that cause pain. And that's not healthcare. Healthcare is educating people on what health is and giving them access to the things that allow them to be healthy. Ensure that farmers are growing food free of chemicals and poisons so plants make the natural compounds they always have. It's growing in diverse communities of microbiology. And I'm not going to go through the details. But that's what the war on drugs is. You just took away for the people to manage their own pain. And if you can do that, you're actually torturing them. And what do people do who are tortured? They respond to it. So once again, you might know you're suffering a coup d'etat if your government is torturing. Torture by gulag, face mask, I don't know, needles under the thumb. Oh, this is it right here. What is this? This is it right here. This is what they had, the Iron Maiden. Yeah, somebody said Iron Maiden. Not the good one from the 80s. Not the good Iron Maiden. The real Iron Maiden. They torture you. You may not have a government if you're being starved and tortured. You may not want to vote for the people that are torturing you. I don't know. It's a thought. All right. I gotta get going. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. My time is up. I gotta go. It's Gerard. Love y'all to death. Keep fighting. I don't even know what that means, but walk away. Does this look like this feel good? Right here. Y'all see this? Like that feel good? That's what it's like being a kid born in America. This is what it's like being a kid born in Yemen. This is what it's like being a kid. Stop using your non-Iron Maiden privilege to keep a system going that needs to collapse. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. A lot of fun this morning. I ain't going. Slavery is real. And the boss is in the house. I gotta go. Have a great day. It's Gerard. I'm out.